confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Tusco D, Mr. Flow So Good, Matiba Totally, Mr. Skip Up with my what. You guys already know, man. Back with you guys with another YouTube video. For those of you guys that are new to our channel and you like what we do at Tusco D TV, please make sure to click that red button and subscribe, and also click the bell next to that red button because it makes sure that YouTube notifies you every time we upload a video. Now, the inevitable moment that is dreaded by every music fan around the world has finally come to pass in Riky Rick's career. For those of you guys that don't know, there comes a time in an artist's life where they just feel like they need to pull back from music to focus on other areas of their lives, and Riky Rick has actually come out to announce the fact that he will be taking a step back from music to focus on his family. This is what he actually came out and said. He said, "Friends and fam, I apologize sincerely to everybody who will be affected, but I am not in the right place mentally to continue doing shows and anything that involves me leaving my children. I am taking time to find my faith before I lose the connection with the people I love the most." He continued in another tweet to say, "Being a celebrity, it's difficult to tell people that you ain't feeling well. It's difficult to take time away because people expect you to be superhuman. I am not superhuman. I'm just another human being who wants to find some sort of peace and happiness in life. I'm sorry." Now, reading those tweets perfect, you guys can tell that Riky Rick is just trying to tell us that he's not in the right space mentally to continue doing shows and continue, you know, with his music career the way that it was going before. And this is not a new thing in the music industry. We see it a lot. So AKA also come out and say that he's about to retire, saying that Touch My Blood is his final album. We saw Double HP a few years back just coming out to say that, yo, he's going to start taking a step back from music just to focus on his family. And like you guys are seeing, Riky Rick is also coming out to actually say, yo, I'm now taking a step back and trying to focus on my family. And I think we also know that this stage in any artist's career always comes through. You know, I believe that as an artist, as you grow older, or as someone in entertainment, as you grow older, you obviously start to value other things more. And, you know, the touring, you know, having to leave all the time, having to be away all the time starts taking a toll not only on you, but also on your family. And bear in mind, Riky Rick is now over 30 years old. So I kind of understand where he's coming from when he's saying, yo, I feel like, you know, this traveling and constantly being busy doing shows and so on and so forth is starting to affect me mentally, and I think I just need to slow down and focus on my family, and which is something that he should do. This is not new. It's something he actually told me at the SA Hip Hop Awards. He actually came out on an interview and actually told me about the fact that he's actually starting to prepare to take a step back from music. And he told me a bit of a different story from what he's saying here, because, you know, he's saying here that it's because of other issues also, but he also told me during that interview that it was because he wants to also focus on other businesses. He told me that he could possibly start a clothing line, as you know, he's taking a step back from music, and he was just telling me why, you know, he's been doing so many co-signs with other artists. And you guys have seen him. Riky Rick has been co-signing a lot of these up-and-coming rappers, and, you know, he was basically saying that I'm trying to hand over the baton to these guys to now start handling the game while we, you know, the older artists start taking a step back. So I think it's a good step from him. I think he has prepared for this step. I think if you didn't know that, more or less Riky Rick was coming to a time where he was trying to retire or something like that, I think you were just not really paying attention to him. But if you have been paying attention to what he's doing, I'm pretty sure you already know that Riky Rick has been, you know, doing things that are showing signs of someone who's trying to move on to other things other than music. So shout out to him for actually coming out and saying, yo, I think it's time that I take the step back. Shout out to him for actually coming out and saying I'm not in the right space mentally. I know that he had promised an album. I'm not so sure whether him saying he's taking a step back now means that we're no longer going to get that project. But if he is feeling that, you know, he's mentally not in the right space, then I agree with him. It's proper. He should take a step back, focus on his family, focus on whatever he needs to do. And shout out to him for co-signing so many up-and-coming rappers, and, you know, trying to make sure that even if he takes a step back, he puts some other artists on. But you guys leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know what you think about, more or less, Riky Rick coming out to announce the fact that he is retiring to some extent, or he's taking a step back from music. And also make sure to show him some love in the comment section. He has told me that he does watch Tusco D TV, that he is subscribed to this channel. So as you guys comment in the comment section, he'll definitely see those comments. So show him some love in there and definitely subscribe, man. Awesome. Now wait, Emma Billy, I know you want to go, but click that red button and subscribe and put some respect on a younger name, man. Awesome.